You're in the bar getting tipsy?
I'm in the bar getting tipsy today. We didn't do a video last week, did we? We did, and it didn't work. So we've redone them, and then we've done other videos as well. So there's a tip for a fridge. If you've got a big double fridge, there's a video coming out on that. It might have even already come out on that. Few motorhomes. Well, that one is gas fridge, and part of the issue with the other one is gas fridge. So gas fridges, different issues, yeah, but both gas fridges, and it all sort of stems from not being used enough on the gas. So again, same with the Caravans. Motorhomes tend to use the fridges more on the gas than probably the Caravans, but yeah, because the motorhomes tend to go off grid, stop more and sort of touring round, so they tend to use the fridges more on the gas. But really important in your caravan, especially this time of year, that a lot of the sites that you might be going to are the electric hookups, but still.
Oh yeah, it's a bit tough, that
there
one.
we go. It's just not been used enough, has it? Yeah. So again, using your fridge on gas and using your other appliances on gas, we're sort of halfway, nearly July already, sort of. I don't know where this year has gone, but a really good time now again to run everything on your gas. So that's our first tip, is running everything. Run your heating, your hot water, all of your oven, hob and grill, and run your fridge. Your fridge is probably the worst and biggest issue one, really. Something else that we'd sort of come up with last week on our tip is fly screens and blinds again tend to have gone a little bit floppy this time of year, so they'll sort of not be as tensioned as what they were, and again, if they've been down for prolonged periods, they tend to lose their springiness. These are okay, to be fair. So again,
they've got old and lost the spring.
They've lost the spring. They've lost the spring in the step. So again, these can be adjusted quite easily. And I say quite easily, sometimes it's a real nightmare actually trying to get into them, but it's just a flathead screwdriver, and you'll see normally on the left hand side, I think it is, there's a little bit on there that you sort of have to push in, and then with a flathead screwdriver you have to be really careful, and they're a bit of a pain.
Sounds like a video coming next.
Yeah, I think we might have to do a proper video on that, but they can be adjusted. So if it's gone floppy, there is things that you can do to fix that problem. So again, good time now, use your curtains, don't use your blinds. The heat and what have you again will affect the blinds, so it's a good time to just use your curtains, and that then draws us on to
the curtains,
covering your upholstery. So if you're not going to draw your curtains, or you are going to draw your curtains, covering the upholstery, so just literally covers on there. You can change your colours, you can swap your different sort of look of your upholstery and everything with just some covers, and again it keeps the upholstery in really good condition. The reason that we sort of come up with that last week was that we'd got a Caravan and the upholstery looked like brand spanking new. It looked like it had never been sat on, and it had obviously been covered, and again it keeps your upholstery in a really good condition, but it also means that you can swap the look of your caravan round really easily, really cheaply, so that works quite well. We've not had a huge amount in, have we? We've had more stuff going out, and we've had a lot of first time. All the cheaper, or most of the cheaper stuff has tended to have gone, and again we've had a lot of people coming from the camping side of things. So I think because the weather had been so awful last year, we had a bad summer really, didn't we, with the weather last year, and we've not had a great start to the year so far. Weather's looking great at the minute, but a lot of people that went camping last year and went,
well, it's not so much last year, it was May half.
Well, yeah, even then, yeah.
Since then, oh my gosh.
So a lot of people sort of still getting into the caravanning, and we're starting now to get people with the part exchanges and started to accept a little bit on the prices. But something that might just, and again we'll probably do a bit more in-depth video on this. This is a nice Sprite Major 6 TD with your bunk beds at the back and your side washroom. Lovely Bursner again, the Motorhome. We've had this for a while, haven't we? And again,
it's not gone, actually.
yeah, I think
it's a nice thing.
it is. I think the red just sort of puts people off a little bit. But again, covers, dead easy. A really good, and again 4.5 ton, isn't it? So it's a bigger, heavier motorhome.
People looking for motorhomes do tend to be a bit older.
Yeah, true.
Grandfather, right?
Yeah, true.
So there aren't many young people that, mind you, saying that's the one that you had in the fridge.
Middle-aged, yeah, but would have yeah, both of the fridge ones. Again, they both have C1, is it, where they can do yeah, nice 2-berth, a really good 2-berth. We've not got a huge amount of 2-berths at the minute, again, have we?
2-berth, isn't it? This
yeah,
one?
it is. Huge washroom. So
Shower.
lots of space. Again, a good sort of 5995, a good price range van for somebody. Nice condition all the way through. Again, look at those seats, they look like they've been covered, don't they? Yeah, again, really,
upholstery?
that's all the original upholstery. Yeah, I remember selling these brand spanking new back at this sort of time. And yeah, that was the original upholstery. So yeah, nice van. The only old one that we've got left, I think, is that one. So an old cheapie, 1,500 quid. Everything else then is sort of stacking up. We've got quite a lot waiting to go out preparing wise at the minute. So this line will then clear and be put into spaces. Yeah, we've got a few new vans next week coming in at Gailey, so hopefully next week's video will have those on. Yeah, it's very much sort of all or nothing. You'll be sat here for 1 weekend and you'll be going, oh, 1 week, and you'll be going, it's just really quiet, and then all of a sudden it goes bang. So yeah, 3. I think we've done 4 this week, but 3 just in one day. So it just, I don't know, it goes funny, it goes slow, and then it goes quiet, and then it goes quick, and then it goes, I don't know. It's just all over the place. That's the only thing that we can say for the market. Bessicar Cameo. So this is a nice van. All of the, I don't think we've looked in this properly, have we? I think we might have scooted in here really quickly and didn't look.
While you, just to interrupt you, that just reminded me, did you say about the carbon monoxide alarm when it was going off without being on the gas, and what the reason was?
Yeah, we did a video about the battery. So if you didn't see the video with the smell and the carbon monoxide, that is coming up now on the top. We've got a beeping battery in this. Yeah. So there's a link to a video where we've got the carbon monoxide warning going off in the Caravan. And it's like, well, there's nothing on in the Caravan. There's absolutely nothing going on in the Caravan. And what it was the battery. So again, good time to check your battery. We had a chap this week as well with an issue with his system. And he says, when I've charged my battery up, it's perfect, fully charged, connect it to the Caravan, it's showing low voltage. So one thing to check in that situation is that you've got a voltage readout on your control panel, so it'll tell you what voltage that you've got, but also then a voltmeter on the actual battery. So I think we've got a video somewhere, hopefully, if we have, it'll be popping up, about how to use a voltmeter and what checks and things that you can do. So that's coming up, different video that you can go and look at as well. Lovely this is, isn't it? Half sort of leather look. Fixed single beds again. It's been up and down with the single beds. We've not got many single beds at the minute again, because the ones that we did have all gone. So again, it's sort of just, I don't know, the market is just changing with where things were a bit slower before. They've gone more popular now.
Have always been a bit up and down, though.
Yeah, they've always been a funny one. I can't open this hob. This has got the good.
Oh, I struggled to open that.
This has got the good hob. It's got good magnets on, so that's like the chef's sort of type of hob. And again, we're still looking through for different ideas of our build. of what we're going to put in. That's the sort of fridge that we're going to put in our build, so it's going to be one of those. Nice slimline, but again you get all the extra height. So our living area in the south build is quite small. It's only sort of 10 foot, isn't it, 11 foot. So we've got to maximise our space within there. I cannot believe we've still got the Coachman loose out, and it seems as though the higher end of the market and the newer stuff is struggling, mainly because the new stuff out there on the market is getting discounted so heavily that the second-hand market then is just struggling a little bit. But the new stuff...
Texas as well on those.
Yes, yeah. And again, we've sort of struggled with the prices sort of came down beginning part of the year, so part exchange prices have also come down. So in actual fact, the cost to change hasn't moved, but it's just literally that the part exchange prices have come down. So anybody that had a price maybe last year for part exchange or bought last year is then going, oh my gosh, I just can't afford to swap or change. But actually, what you're buying has come down in price as well. So it's all relevant. Again, another one, I cannot believe that this hasn't gone. Nice big family van, big U-shaped seating on the front, so a really sort of good dining area. You've got your fixed bunk beds, a massive washroom. Look at the size of the washroom in that. So nice big separate shower and toilet. Perfect to put on a site and just leave it fixed on a site. And another one that I just cannot believe is still sat here.
Yeah, it's a nice layout, this.
It's a great family layout, but again...
A little seat there with a little table for like the
kids' little area, yeah. When they've been naughty, that's the naughty end, that is. It's the naughty end. So yeah, changing market. And it's going to be a tough year, I think. Tough year, this one. So we'll see what happens. And that's about it really for this week. Just more of a sort of a catch-uppy, see what's going on, what's been happening, and a couple of tips there as well that have hopefully helped. So thanks for watching. We'll see you soon on Mark at the Caravan Place.